Welcome to Royal Storytime Theater with Princess T.
Hello friends! Welcome back to Royal Storytime Theater with Princess T. In these weekly stories, please make sure to send us a message in the description for the Royal Roll Call. A very special Royal Roll Call today. Today, we will be giving a Royal Roll Call to Royal Roll Call to Ariel, Layla, Tayton, and Dallas Waters in Fayetteville, Georgia, Jordan Rhodes Greer in Douglasville, Georgia, Janelle Germain in Marietta, Georgia, and Peoples Elementary School in Peachtree City, Georgia. Miss Waters and Miss Campbell's class, Miss Rogers and Miss Kisman's class, Mrs. Davila and Miss Haney's class, Miss Bach and Miss Anderson's class, and Mrs. Dick and Mrs. Walters' class. If you would like a shout out, make sure to send us a message. It's a very special day. We are celebrating our mothers, and we will be reading a very special book. Mars Needs Moms. If you have your own copy, go ahead and grab it, and we will see you in the Royal Storytime Theater. Mars Needs Moms by Berkley Breathed. Mothers. Milo often wondered what's so special about them. Anyone could see that they were giant, summer-stealing, child-working, perfumey garden goblins. There was hardly much special about that. Mothers were also bellowing broccoli bullies and carrot-cuddling cuckoos. Nothing very special about that, thought Milo. Mothers were slave-driving, trash-mashing, rubbish-odor orgs. Nothing special about that. And mothers were thundering, humorless tyrants. This afternoon, Milo's mother missed what was funny about sister tenting. "Up to bed now!" she thundered. "Tyrant," barked Milo. "No supper," said his mother. And she left his room, Milo yelled. "I sure don't see what's so special about mothers." She paused when he said this, and then closed the door very, very slowly. Exhausted from his fit, Milo fell very, very asleep. Milo slept so deeply that he never heard the distant roar of rocket engines in the sky night beyond his window. He never saw the tongue of orange flames light up the nearby hills. The spaceship landed just outside of town. They'd arrived. But who? Martian raiders. Worse. Martian raiders with a big net. They climbed down from their starship and gazed over the town below, looking for that most marvelous treasure. Treasure that could never, ever be found on Mars. A treasure called moms. Oh, they thought, to nab just one of those. Any mother would do. They don't have mothers on Mars, you know. Martians grow motherless from the ground like potatoes. The raiders had some early mom-nabbing trouble. Bolder action would be needed. Milo awoke to strange sounds down the hall. He peeked around the door to see his mother being carried past the bathroom by 3 Martians the color of jelly beans. That is something you don't see every day. Milo chased the Martian raiders and their now-awake prize out the house and down the street and into the hills and up into the spaceship, which roared into the night sky. Milo suddenly wondered why he would want to be dangling miles above the earth chasing his carrot-cuddly mother. He decided to figure it out later. Milo found himself locked in the bottom of the spaceship, so he put on a spare space helmet and curled up in a corner, trying to stay warm. He slept as the ship sped toward the distant red planet. Milo awoke to find the ship still and quiet. The door was open, and suddenly he knew why Mars so badly wanted mothers. They needed driving to soccer and to ballet and to play dates and parks and pizza, plus cooking and cleaning and dressing and packing lunches and bandaging boo-boos. They'd seen it in their telescopes. It was obvious. Mars needs moms. How perfectly, completely sensible of them, thought Milo, and he decided to go tell them just that. But he tripped. Down, down, down he went, landing very hard, but in one piece. His helmet, not so much. Milo gasped and choked. As anyone knows, breathing Martian air is like breathing mustard. He sucked it in and instantly grew weak and dizzy, and things began to go dark. Milo was fading. He barely sensed someone approaching. And he barely sensed the gentle hands placed her own helmet over his head. Milo opened his eyes, and for the first time, he saw neither a broccoli bully nor a slave driving garden orc. He didn't see a tyrant or a dictator or a weary driver to soccer games. Suddenly, he knew what was special about mothers. She looked at him, smiling, and said, "I'll love you to the ends of the universe." And then she breathed in the terrible air, closed her eyes, and leaned in on Milo, growing very still. The Martians watched, unmoving, confused. "Help her!" he yelled angrily. Then he added, "She's my mother!" Finally, the mighty mom nabbers of Mars understood. Their wonderful telescopes had seen many things about mothers down on Earth, but like certain little boys, they'd missed the best part. The Martians quickly fetched another helmet and hoped that it wasn't too late. They helped Milo carry his mom aboard the ship, which lifted off for the long journey home. Her eyes remained closed as they soared through the stars. Milo would stay curled up close to her all night. And he would be there when she woke up in the morning.
You enjoyed that story? Make sure you like and subscribe. Royal Storytime Theater with Princess T. See you next time.